excited. That's my theme this month, I swear. But I am headed to the HOWA volunteer luncheon. It is for it's an orientation, and then the volunteers will do training. And they were kind enough to invite the presenters for the lunch part and orientation too, I'm sure. But it's just such a treat and such a pleasure to be speaking at the RTR again. I spoke a few years ago with my friend Karen about traveling with disabilities, and this year Frugal RV Gal and I are presenting finding free campsites, boondocking, and we're going to have fun, and I hope you can join us there. We are speaking on January 18th at 2 o'clock at the main stage, and the links are down below in my video description and pinned comment for you to find the official RTR information on the HOWA website. So here we go. Okay, you guys, well, I misread the email about where the orientation is, and I went, and of course Frugal RV Gal is following me. I went to the volunteer camp out on BLM. The orientation, of course, is not at the camp on BLM. It is at the park in town where the RTR is being held. So we are headed back out, and we got there about 45 minutes early, and now we're barely going to be on time. I tell you what, it is it's a miracle I get dressed some days. So I open my door to step out, and there's Bob. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a trip that was. I feel so blessed and so honored right now. I pulled up to the ballpark, to the town park where the RTR is going to be held and where the luncheon was, and we're leaving now. And I opened my door and there was Bob. And I got to give him a signed copy of my book, How Being a Nomad Saved My Life. I haven't seen my dear friend in a couple of years. And I am so embarrassed because I was starstruck. I even dropped my phone taking the selfie and with him, and he said, "It's just your friend Bob." And so if you've read my book, or if you know anything about my story, you know that I camped with him my first year on the road, before he was the Bob Wells. And then I got to see Suanne and Karen, who I spoke at the RTR with a few years ago. And it was like old home week, and it was just so wonderful. And you guys, there were as many volunteers there for the training that's as many people that was at the entire RTR the first year I went. It just is kind of come full circle. And Cody, I got to see Bob's dog Cody. He was a puppy when I first met Bob. And anyway, I'm a little of a klutz. And Anne, we have been, we've had mutual friends and feel like we have known each other for like 3 years. But I didn't get to meet her in person until today. And she gave me this style cheap beanie that she made, and it's wool. And I really needed it because it was kind of cool out there, but isn't it lovely? And so thank you, Anne. And it was just so good to see everybody. And I'm so blessed to be able to speak on Wednesday the 18th. And if you're in the area, I hope that you will come by. And now it's back to life of being a nomad. I'm headed out to the LTVA to get water, and then I'm going back to camp to get ready for my Friday Night Live. So I am filming this on Friday, and I'm not sure when you will see it, but and I drove through to look at where how traffic is doing and everything, where the big tent is, because Joan and I will have a table there, and I've just got a lot of wonderful stuff going on. I'm going to hang up and cry a little bit now because that was a little bit overwhelming, and it was just really good to see everybody, and really took me back to what I consider the good old days that I really miss sometimes. And I hope that you and yours are well, and I'll see you down the road, everybody. Bye.